Alright, let's play Kirby in the Forgotten Land. Looks like we have to redo the demo levels. Which is fine. Alright, I'm not gonna have that much to say about the first couple of levels because I've beat them already. I did remember seeing this though. This is super not worth it, by the way, but you know, I thought it was cute. Ugh, chicken. So I know you can mix ice here, but I don't want to do it. Actually, I kind of don't like sword that much in this, at least base sword. Whoa, just suddenly going after me like that? Not cool. Can I, like, bowl? Collect coin? No? Okay. You would think that would be something I noticed during the demo, but alas. I do feel like I'm gonna way over collect coins. Okay, we've seen this. Mouthful mode still looks atrocious. Why don't I remember this cutscene? Am I just stupid? I I don't believe this was in the demo. Am I crazy? Okay. Okay, I turned up the volume a bit. Yeah, I remember this part. So we must have skipped that whole thing in the demo. Okay, that was a cutscene in the demo. Everybody says Elphalin's gonna be the main bad guy, but I don't believe them. Well, this looks quite a bit more polished than the menu we had before. To pick it up manually. Yeah, roses. Or tulips, whatever. I don't think any of these are big ones. It's fine. We don't need to go back and collect all this stuff. So the gotcha system? I have no idea why this is in here, but I remember there being a thing. You're kidding me. That's a surprisingly difficult to make jump. I didn't blow those up. I want my like 2 coins. I didn't see what happened when you sold out earlier, so now I have. I did not get hit by that guy last time. Yeah, I just kind of killed him last time, so I wasn't even thinking he was a threat. Actually, yeah, I guess this part's easier with the bomb. I was like trying to think it over. I think I did it with Cutter last time. I do like little details like it making the hole. Not that that's very hard to do in 2022. Maybe hard to do in 1992, but you know. I saw that you could technically skip this segment, but why? Why did I start throwing them the wrong way? I don't need... So I remember getting to this part and I was like, wow, this was a good level in the demo, and then it's like, oh, the level's not over. It keeps going. Wait, how did I get hit by that guy? I'm throwing a lot of garbage that's not hitting. Just chilling. Just Kirby just looks insane. Like who approved this? Wait, no, I'm just supposed to stand on this, right? There's no way for me to see. I know this guy's invincible. Uh-oh. Was that first Waddle Dee really hidden? Did I miss the one? I swore that was the fifth one norm in the demo. For some reason I was expecting you to waddle up that. I know I'm being stubborn. I promise I'm not actually this bad. I'm just being stubborn because I've already played this stuff. I'll hold myself a little better when it's new content. I think these are the same gachas. Oh, is it? I don't remember getting Poppy Brothers. Maybe I'm wrong though. I know I got Kirby and something that had no description like Switch. But I don't remember the third thing I got. Does this do anything? Are these just NFTs? Literally just NFTs. I got it. Genuinely just NFTs. Okay, we're done. We're done with those. Can I cut something here? No. All right, we're in new territory then. Oh, fire! This stuff all looks flammable. None of these bags are flammable. Okay. Fire is my new best friend. Wow, a bomb block. I don't know why I thought they wouldn't convert that to 3D, but it surprised me. There wasn't like a secret over here that I couldn't... Oh ho ho! Okay, I now know that's something I have to look out for. Checkpoint. The guy shoots a fireball instead of a flamethrower, which makes me think I should be able to shoot a fireball somehow, but... Alright, so now that I know that this is actually gonna be pretty, like, typical. I should probably... I'll have to touch him. 4 hidden waddle dees. I don't think I missed anything. Okay, like... I'm like super over exploring. No! Wow, it doesn't auto-kill you. Alright, well, not punished for exploring. I appreciate that. Knowing that first 3D Kirby game, we don't really know what to expect. Not punishing people for exploring too much. That's a whack, Gordo. Alright. That one being there makes me relatively sure I didn't miss one, so... Got NFT gamers. Fire is an incredibly cool power up in this game. Oh! 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 A little bit of depth perception thing there. So there's clearly a switch here. Oh yeah, I can even hear him. I gotta keep an ear out. I like the triple star doors. Oh, I can still duck. Boo! Oh, it doesn't look like I really missed much. Okay, you can just jump that corner, but I miss killing this all-important giant sand dude. This is a terror. What the heck's even going on here? Oh, that is the secret. Okay. Not using these stairs for their intended use yet. Don't think that's how gravity works, but these gotcha pickups can't be that important if they're just splattered everywhere like that. That. Oh my god, you can't actually do it. Hold on. That has to be just the rest of the level, right? This has to be the secret. You know, I thought that was gonna happen, but I was like, nah. What? That is not. What are these? This is Giga Jank. Alright, so I'm guessing you're intended to put it there, even though like 4 other places would do. Oh, maybe I'm gonna need that. Alright, well, I've needed fire the whole way. Here's a boss fight? Honestly, sword's a pretty good, like, damage dealing thing. That's everything, right? Kibble. Kibble doesn't even get a description. Tortilding. Yeah, how does he even get up there? Maybe he puts the building on his back after he gets up there. I'm definitely spending too long on these levels. They're not as hard as I think they're gonna be. What do you mean, Chaos Space? Cutter treasure. Target time 1 minute. That's the only target time? Question mark. I don't know what I'm expecting here. Is this okay, these are kind of interesting, but I'm guessing there's supposed to be 3 challenges. That would be the what makes sense. Please. Don't tell me I'm gonna fail the first challenge. No! Ha! So dumb. Let me guess. These are one-shots? You get kicked out permanently? Okay. Like... unbelievable that I both missed it and fell in the hole. What do you mean? Alright. What do you mean it goes all the way down here? Alright. Okay. "30 seconds. So this is a very short one. What? I didn't hit the first one? If it's just to hold up. Fuck. I got messed up because I thought I hit the one that you immediately turn right for on that one platform. And I turned right, I throw a bomb, I don't even look back. And then it just... it just didn't hit. I'd have to watch Jack to see what happened. That was just supposed to hit. That's crazy that didn't hit. I literally just held right and pressed B. If holding right and press B from... like, if you spawn next to it and it's intended for you to hold right and press B... Dude, you're kidding me. Okay, that time it worked. I feel like the best time for that would be like a sub 20 somewhere, but I'm not gonna. Alright, we've got a couple of Waddle Dees. How does Waddle Dee Town work? So it's... So I should just come back when we get to 60. I mean, it's like about 10 a stage, so... It shouldn't take very long for us to get to 60. Ooh. Let's go. Alright, what's Spike all about? Oh, that's the gun power-up. Well, we'll see if we need gun. We'll try gun. Eat snacks off a tree trunk. Let me try to see if we can work. Oh, I can Katamari ball. Alright, well, if it's forced me down the gun path, I'll keep it for right now. For his neutral special, he wields a gun. Dude, are we starting a new file on Ocarina of Time? There's a thing up there. Is there a way back around? I'm guessing that's the whole point. What the hell? Red star must mean bonus? Wait, do I have to come back? So what? I didn't notice they were sinking until it was basically too late. Okay. Of course, there's not going to be anything else. So am I going to be able to go back up there at some point? Hello? Okay, I gotta super backtrack, because I didn't see where I can get up. I saw there was up. Like, you're not just gonna put a thing there for no reason, right? Like, where's the secret? Do I have to go, like, is it some split path all the way back here? You can't just hide this crap from me. Can Needle, like, climb walls or something? Oh my god, don't tell me none of the Needle things respawn. Um... Okay, I guess I'm just screwed? Question mark? Like... I just realized I could do that. Like, I can't see any way to get up there. Unless I'm super blind. Like, I don't... Oh my god. That was not that hard. Oh, this is for a cat. I mean, I guess it's also for a Waddly. Oh, it's fake! You can't actually, like, shuffle along these platforms. Why would they be giving me a sword unless I was gonna need it? Of course. Think they're dead, Jim. Let's not immediately murder this. Okay, this is the mouthful from the trailers. Okay. So there's one that is still eluding me. What do you mean that's the end of the level? What do you mean I missed one? Unless it's in this car section, I can't exactly go get it. Dude, what do you mean I missed one? You're crazy. I actually missed something. Alright, well. Sick, I guess. I missed my first secret. Don't know how, considering... Okay, guess we didn't miss a secret. Big Kabu. What is the lore that it eats the little Kabus? Oh. Wait, but I thought that was what the final thing was. Unless this is unless there's another boss in this area. Oh no, that's a completely different mall. Resets your animation anyway, makes no difference. This is about as fast as you can do it. Except for that accidental thing. So you could only save like I don't even know if you get a sub 30 in this. Like maybe like a 29. But it doesn't get a lot faster than that. You can't really save time. Like I could see like hitting the thing as fast as possible, like maybe saving, like getting you a 30. Okay, yeah. I suck at these apparently. The perspective, maybe it was just the perspective on the one was bad and this one's better. This was really bad. No, don't target. What was the time on this one? I have no idea what I was supposed to get to. Okay. So you could do a lot better in that. I wasted at least 20 seconds. Alright, I have no idea what those are yet. Oh, so now I have to start looking on the map. Oh, I see. I was like, well, I guess I must be able to make this. Alright, well, I sure hope I don't eat my first death here, of all places. I don't... I don't know if I could have gotten that faster by dropping the power up, but it doesn't matter. Optimizing that sounds like the least fun thing I've ever heard of. So let's never think about that ever again. Alright, so were there... I'm speculating there should be a sword one somewhere. Like here? Cone. 3-star difficulty. I don't know if you need to hit that to make it, but... Okay, you don't need to hit it to make it. Yeah. What do you mean that was a miss? Whoops. Well, that probably ruins me. Well, I did really bad. Really bad was still only 4 seconds too slow. You could probably get like a sub 30 here. I probably shouldn't be wasting my time getting the thingies, but considering how many they give you, you probably need a lot. Like, I'm expecting like... needing several like tens of thousands of thingies. Please. Alright, I made the cycle, that's all that matters. I only saved 6 seconds. I felt like I saved so much more than 6 seconds. I mean, you could save another 6 seconds on that pretty easily, so... Oh. There was no sword one, right? I feel like there should be a sword one. Guess not. I guess sword's too boring. I saw people doing dash attacks. Another spike power up. It's giving me a lot of these, but it's showing me no evidence that I'm gonna need it. Oh, there's no way this guy gives. Yeah, these are neutrals. Now this I'm more curious of. I like how he's slugging away. It's a good remix of the song. Alright. I'm gonna assume the donuts are spread around the stage. If not, I missed it. For some reason I did not understand that it was asking me to wiggle. Burger corridor to the right? Okay, I see what's going on here. Okay, not a burnable poster. So we're trying to go this way? I'm assuming that's the main way to go. Ah! I was not expecting a loading screen. Wait, it's the one before the burger, not the one after the burger, right? Oh yeah, this is before the burger. It's like, for some reason I thought this was the one after the burger. I mean, I gotta check the other path now. I killed a guy just having lunch. Is that a war crime? Alright, if you're giving me this here... I've not found any more donuts, so they must have all been in the first section. That's the first one we have to come back for. I'm just trying to get a camera. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't freeze him. I wasn't looking at him. Goodbye, frozen corpse. Alright, well, missed one so far because I assumed that they didn't put 4 donuts in a single section of the level, but they did. So we have an ice cream. Left at cake and ice cream. Oh, there's a second donut. I find it hard to believe that that would be the second donut in the entire level. I must have missed 2 or 3. Of course Kirby brings the whole damn wall down with him. Yeah, the donut I just ate was probably the third. Because here's the fourth donut. Is there something I can gun here? Why do I have this? Is there a reason why you gave me this terrorist device? So I missed a donut and I missed something else completely. Okay, well, apparently I'm really gonna have to come back to this level. Navigate the mall without getting lost? I was getting lost on purpose to check out the mall. I mean, whatever. I have to come back for a donut anyway. That'll give me 2 more. Ice treasure. Oh my god. Apparently I didn't do that one very well. Oh my, I did not do that one very well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 5Ds? In the demo version of this level, this was 2 screens long. What do you mean 5 rewards? Is this a whole fucking level? I'm picking up the bananas. These are my bananas. Are there multiple posters? Oh wait, no, I didn't get a goal for it. So the posters don't. God, what could it be? Coramando. Oh, I can't dodge with this puffball. I bet one of them's like, don't take damage, but I was being a peasant. The meat with a sword ability. We'll do Waddle Dee cleanup later. I don't need to replay the same levels like a billion times. Yeah, look where we're never going. Now this place, on the other hand. Nice mushroom frame rate, or maximum tomato frame rate. Look, I've been playing a lot of Mario. Sick. Oh, this is one of the ones I got to play around with in the... Wait. Is there anything, like, if I talk to him, like... Will he tell me how to do this stupid sword dash move? Nope. Ever Bay Coast. Well, I get to fry some fish. What? Look, I can get sleep. It's kind of funny. Okay, he is super duper invincible. I don't know what I'm doing this super slow swimming when I have this. The speech button. I like how it gives me access to the things I just upgraded. Hammer. The hell? Are you an ability? Nope, you are just a turtle. Hi, Waddle Dee. Oh yeah, I'm looking for nuts. I never found another nut. Well, I found the 2 nuts. Were all 3 of them in the beginning? I've heard this paranoia before. Well, they're not over here. Alright, I'm gonna assume I haven't missed it instead of running around. The heck? I like how with the first world I was going out of my way for every coin I can get, and now I'm like skipping them. I should stop skipping them. I don't want to skip them anymore. I was just being lazy for a couple seconds, a couple minutes. Alright, hopefully I don't need that spiky. Oh, it's the ring. I was like, I'm assuming there's a justification for bringing this thing all the way over here. Oh, sorry about the Windows noise. Oh, I wanted that ice. I missed one. So I missed a Waddle Dee. I bet you 100% the last hidden one is to skate on the water with ice. Complete the sign on the rooftop. What rooftop? What sign? So I missed like an entire area of the level. Whatever. Oh, it's go this way? Okay, that was pretty easy. Oh my god, I say as I missed the target time. What? I did that pretty fast. What's the star difficulty on this? 1? 1 star difficulty. You don't really do that a whole lot faster, right? Like... I kind of screwed up that one and turned around really slow. But like, the rest of this oh, okay, whatever. I'm making mistakes like that, but... Like, most of this I did fine. Of course. And that's it. That's it, it's over. I randomly just got clipped by an enemy that was supposed to be dead. So that's a 1-star difficulty, but there's 3 seconds of leeway, maybe, on a 45-second level. I know that it's literally you walk straight, and if you just don't get hit by an enemy. That's already too late, right? I already can't make it. I think I might have tilted myself a little bit by saying I can't make it when I probably still could have, but... Like... I don't know who made the thing with... this isn't makeable anymore, right? I'd have to do literally everything perfect. Oh, that's a damage boost. Okay, so I managed to make up for the mistake with a damage boost that I did on accident. But yeah, okay, now that I know there's damage boost, you can make up some extra time. It's interesting because it's like maybe 5. So this has to be the ring. Normal treasure. Invincible rampage. Is there even like... Where does this thing spawn? I don't know how much extra time they gave you. Okay, yeah, you had to run straight to the end. You couldn't grind money. That looks like a not a terrible spot to farm. How is that 2-star? You can't even fail that. Hey, it's the sword treasure. I'm like really bad with sword in 3D. So I'm gonna be like 30 seconds over. Yeah, so I was probably supposed to be done like 15 seconds ago, and I'm only getting done now. Oh, okay. So not as bad as I thought. So I just have to sword charge on everything except the bulls. I should be doing the jumping slash for that cycle. Because that moves really fast. Yeah, I could have even done that another 10 seconds faster, easily. Sub 40 even possible. Okay. This is I can already tell this level is gonna be a lot of aimless looking in a direction. I can tell. I can tell that ball was important. I have to ditch my power up. The ball was not important in the slightest. Alright, what are we collecting here? Oh, these are star shards. What in the world do you want me to use this on? Nothing, because there's a... Did I get all 3 of the Waddle Dees in that one level, but then, like, forget to, open the... Like, touch the Waddle Dee after I open the box? Okay. Well, I didn't really mean to do that, but okay. I remember seeing this part. Goodbye, food. I don't think that was the first one in the level. I think I saw like another one earlier, and I was like, oh, it's a bird. God. Or maybe I'm thinking of like fish that I saw. Oh, but this is as far back as I can go, right? Wait, maybe not. What is over there? No, that's just out of bounds. Yeah, a bird right there. Right at the beginning of the level. I knew this level was gonna be a doozy. I don't know why I wasn't doing this earlier. But I'm doing it now. No, you're kidding me! Angle! Oh, what do you mean there's a time limit? I'm just not expecting a lot of these mechanics, I feel like. I almost missed that seabird. Almost missed the seagull. Oh, it's Paul. Hello, Paul. I'm just late night gaming. New video game. I've crushed an entire pipe flat. Also, I'm not sure what I canonically thought Waddle Dees sounded like, but it's not like a muffled cat or whatever the hell I'm hearing when the Waddle Dee sound goes off. I missed one. Eh, whatever. I'll come back. Make landfall on the Isle of Treasure. No clue. Is that what is that Kirby Cincino mouse? It's named like Elfalin or something? It and the Waddle Dees have been captured by furries, so we gotta save them. So we've saved Elfalin. Now we gotta save all the Waddle Dees. I think that's what his name is. Ronald just coming in here way too hard. I was not expecting that. What? Wait, what? I'm supposed to be digging under this, right? What? What am I missing? Oh, it's showing me. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to restart. I'm gonna really struggle with this one. This is like the first challenge that like really, like I'm not... Oh my god. What is even the intent? Wait, if you do this, does it just like explode him all the way up there? It does. How did I end up on this side? Oh my god. Okay, so I probably missed this marker by like over a minute. Oh, 20? I might be able to do that. Save 23 seconds. Yeah, dodge with attack on recovery. Now that I at least know what I'm supposed to do, maybe I can just get it. Okay. I know what I'm supposed to do there. Just preempt it. Yeah. You just gotta read where the AI is going to be more than where it is. Oh my god! It didn't go off. It's fine. 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 We're fine. Wait, was that a 108 when I needed a 110? Okay. We're in there. It not going off once was a little sketch, but is this like one? If it is, it's unlocked. What the heck? You tell me this now? It's a little late. It's a little late for that one. I like to have known this an hour and a half ago. Game. Jeez. That's so much faster, too. I did this one already, right? Yeah. Oh, Tornado's here. I love Tornado. Ow. Did I get hit by that? Hello? Okay. Gotta keep an ear out for the muffled cats. I don't know. Okay, that's just for one of these. Okay. Okay, that... Ooh. Clutter needle blueprint. Okay, I guess I can go for that. That's a bunch of food. This, yeah, the new big suck thing, mouthful mode, is really bizarre. I feel like I've probably missed something, but we will continue on. I guess I'll go for the upgraded ability. What the heck? Are you supposed to be Tornado? It looks like you're supposed to be Tornado. Oh my god, those do so much more damage. Slow-mo. Alright, so pressing B again is to cancel. Timer. How are you supposed to expect me to be fast when I'm slow? There's no way there's like a suck the sandcastle achievement, right? Nope. If there's anything other than using Tornado and ending it early, I haven't found it yet. Bonus! We found bonus! Yeah, spin to win. Tornado is usually pretty good in most of the Kirby games. Avoid the spikes in the secret room. Sick. Why am I mouthfulling this? Oh, it's this one. Okay, I have... I don't know if this has been... Yeah, we Star Fox now? Dude, this is the best Star Fox game they've made in like 20 years. Okay, you're just gonna give me like inverted control as a possibility? Just like, okay, just no warning. Huh? I missed him. I I missed the guy. I noticed him. So yeah, the you can. I mean, okay. Does this also nuke the wanted poster? Yeah, okay. Well, it's kind of cool that they let you retry that. It's like, oh, I missed the guy. All the issue is that this is like really boring. Other than the part where I missed the guy. So I'm guessing one of the ones is get all the rings. That just has to be one. But how do I actually? I saw that I missed a guy. I didn't know how to actually get him though. Like I didn't say how to actually get him. There. Okay. You don't like the back of Kirby flapping in the wind like that? Oh, wow. Oh, wait. Frost is kind of good to have in this world. So we'll get ice. So what I miss? Unless it was like spin smash the hole. Okay, yeah. So it wanted me to use ice in the mini boss battle. I think if, to my recollection from the demo, you don't have to beat the level when you do missions on your second go. So... Alright, we got Tornado. Alright, this will be exciting, I hope. Maybe it'll teach me something? Can't you freeze... Yeah, you can freeze the first boss. I don't know about subsequent bosses, but the first major boss is weak to ice. Well, that was pretty easy. Yeah, the first boss isn't very hard either way. But it's like giga free with ice. I'm sure the second boss probably has a similar gimmick with a different one of the ones. Alright. I think I have made a mistake. I'm doing this super slowly. What do you mean I have to do this? Dude, Kirby optional content gets super crazy. I'm gonna guess I got that by 2 seconds. Yeah. I never check the time I need going in. I always forget to. So I'm like, I bet that was a 1 minute one. And it was. They finished a new building in town. I will look after we finish this world. Because I think you're going to force me to go there anyway. What's going on down there, my guy? Whoa, ho, 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 calm. Calm down. We are trying to find secrets. Not get thrust down a river with no hope to escape. Oh, I might have already thrust myself down a river. Okay, there we go. I think this was the intended way to go. Walking across this little bridge. But I would have missed that. And probably some piece of garbage nothing that's over here to the left. Wow, 3 coins. Okay, well, now we go down the river. Five hidden Waddle Dees in this level. Whatever, we got the big one. Something here. Eh, not really. Bridges to nowhere. Wait, this isn't like a thing, right? No, okay. It's not like a hidden path there, it's just... Like, I don't know what's me being crazy and what's like a legitimate secret, because... Like, I've missed stuff that I've like never even like... I can't even like pretend that I saw. And then there's like other things in this game that look like it's going to be a secret and it's actually just a dead end. I feel like every Kirby game is kind of like that though. Alright. I should do the upgrades before the boss, just in case the boss is weak to one of those abilities. There has to be a secret behind this waterfall. Why would they put a waterfall in their video game? Unless there is a secret behind it, like... Is this some kind of joke? This is the first time there's been a cutscene like this. It's because it's on a timer. Ringmouth honestly looks horrifying. It's like I'm staring into the mouth of a beast. I see everyone's in agreement on how horrifying Ringmouth is. What? Oh no. Oh wait. No, it wasn't some extremely obtuse puzzle that was missable. Nope, it was just do that. Paul, I should fucking ban you for saying that. That's something I would expect Ronald to say. Alright, apparently that's not the legal play. This is what I was expected to do. Look, that's too complicated. Me make jump. Unga bunga, etc. You can go further beyond. Oh, there's another set of stairs. Two in the same place is kind of an interesting decision. I guess that's how they justified having 5 in the level. I've only seen one of these cans of fish, though. I might have seen other ones, but didn't know I was supposed to eat them. There's no way I'm gonna switch off of ice when it's broken. Okay, that's another tin. Oh, I was just gonna hit the switch. Wait, I've been debated. I didn't need to go all the way around. Okay, I apparently sniped that. What's expected of me here? Ah. Alright, hopefully there's another tin of fish in the level, because holy crap, I'm still missing 2 things. Why do I have a feeling the level's just gonna abruptly end right here? Okay. apparently missed I'm not surprised I missed one of the tins of fish, because I didn't even know I needed to, like, I might have just walked right by one. Win the battle without falling into the water. Which battle? Oh, the one at the little bridge thing? By the way, dog with a gun is just an enemy in this game. That's why I skipped through. That's the NFT I skipped through at the beginning there. Cone Kirby. I said I was gonna do this I was gonna check in after the boss, but I should do it before because I should upgrade the ability. Oh, it's wispy. Okay, well, we're doing this first. Oh, volcano fire. Cool. This thing kind of fucks. I do so much. I shoot. Yeah. Oh, I think I was supposed to go fast there. I have a go fast button. But if I don't know which way the thing's going... What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean I didn't hit the one up? Oh, I didn't even see these on the side. I was just like, okay, this is like a race section. Wait. Ah, fuck. I was gonna try something and I totally messed it up. Okay, that doesn't work. I was like, maybe I can like glide it. Alright, well, we've totally whiffed this. Oh my god. I accidentally ran off the edge, so instead of shooting a fireball, I did the air dash. Accidental air dashes. Well, that wasn't very good. It's not like I need to do these target times very much. They're only coins, but it's content. I just totally blanked that I can't do that. What? I'm holding straight up. Please. Dude. Quite a lot better. Alright. Guess it's time to go. I don't think I have enough Waddle Dees to have the 50 and 60 stuff unlocked yet. Oh! Okay, so it looks like I have the 50 stuff unlocked. And the 60? Yeah. Oh, they already released codes. Oh, it's Kirby's house. Oh, that's the mini games. Okay, I had to go pull out my demo codes. One at a time. Alright. That needs to be addressed. These are kinda long for having to type it like this. I get I could go undocked, but I don't think I'm gonna do the mini games yet. Mini games feel more like clean up later kind of thing. Alright, those are all the codes. You got 2 codes from the demo. Three star coins in a row? Okay. So 600 star coins in a rare stone for playing the demo. Like, not terrible. Technically, anyone could just type those in, but... You know. I'm just curious, want to see what's in Kirby's house. Just... Oh, a walking advertisement. Wholesome. Oops. Oh. There's multiple scenes. If it wasn't for that accident, we would have never known. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm coming in hot with an idea. Okay, first I will upgrade the stuff that I can. Yeah, sleep is just such a god tier ability in this game. Gotta remember to upgrade sleep later, you know. Chain bomb, which was in the demo, so I kind of know how it works. Clutter Needle. This should look a little familiar to a couple of people that have played Kirby games before. Oh, I forgot something. But I like that this exists. Yes, I'll fall in. The internet all thought that Elfalin was gonna be evil. Nah. Alright, this has gotta be something, right? Yeah, baby! But it's not... My chimney's not smoking. Yeah, you can only do it once, but it doesn't make your chimney smoke. I guess more... Okay, yeah, no, none of that. Oh, I like how there's actual, like, hats in the window, because it's a Kirby hat thing, uh-huh. Whoa, there's all this crap over here. I never saw any of this. But can you warp down the chimney? Alright, let's see. Ronald with the 6 trillion IQ! God, there's one more thing I was gonna show. Oh yeah! Out here for, This is the place, this is the only reason any of the fucking people in our chat except me would play. This is the gacha. We're not gonna use the gacha. You will be having no gacha waifus today. What do you mean, what? You don't think there's room for a nice ignoring the best feature of the game? I cannot believe any of... What's that X? Why is there an X? Is that just like leave level? Okay. So Wispy has to be weak to fire, right? There's no way it's Cut or Spike. Has to be fire. Is it even wispy? You have to... Tropic Woods. He has a goddamn little beard shit. I don't know what's going on. Help. Ow. I did not anticipate that hitting me. Okay. Okay, did that on accident, not gonna lie. So one of the ones it's gonna reveal is clear it with a one that's not fire, cause there you go. I mean, did you see some of those attacks? One of those attacks put like 13 stars on the ground, so I mean that's probably pretty reasonable. I guess I'm supposed to go back and upgrade gun. Wait, it's gonna take me back anyway. Oh right, it's internet guy. This guy has the power of the internet. Oh. What the? This game has been out for 2 hours and 46 minutes, and 5.5 million Waddle Deeds have already been saved. Even if everybody went at my pace, that's how many? Oh my god, my calculator is spawning in the wrong fucking window thing. I can't get to it. That means there's actually less than I thought. It means there's only about 71,000 people that have made this much progress. Like, if I'm average, only about 70,000 people are playing right now. Trend is Volcano Fire. It's the most popular ability in the world. No shit, they give it to you right at the beginning and it's busted. 10 million inhales. Apparently I'm below average for inhales. 384 million! You know, just casual. Just casual throwing numbers out there. 14 and a half sec. What? A woofies? Is that what I look, I was kind of shitposting when I said our friends were taken by furries, but if they're called a woofies, like what am I supposed to say? Just incredible. Oh yeah, wait. Weren't you like Okay. Okay, I haven't missed any blueprints. What? Wait, why did I get a capsule just for talking to him? Okay, I guess talking to him twice gets the wise Waddle Dee. I now have 2 guns. Two guns. This was supposed to be the Forgotten Land, not the still active theme park land. I'm not sure how far into World 3 I'll make it tonight. It's getting a bit late. It's like frickin' Pikmin. Brilliant. Where's Duck 5? Hello? Duck 5. Please report to the front desk. Duck 5, there you are. That was actually a thing. I was expecting to not get rewarded for that at all. I was like, alright, well, I'm just gonna climb up here, it's gonna be nothing, and I'm gonna keep going in the level. There were multiple rewards in the first... There are 3 mini rewards in the level, and 2 of them were in the first 10 seconds. Okay, those look a little deadly. Are you sure I'm supposed to not touch those? Come on, you can't just construct coins like this and expect me to not get them. Oh, I like how I one-shot the ice guy with this. What in the heck am I looking at? Oh no, I accidentally shot my thing. Alright, it's fine, I've got a hammer now. Okay, so this is some kind of bonus then? Oh, he's running the ride. Ah. And he deserved it. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's this. Yeah, this is what we could call an otherworldly experience. We're going to Space Mountain though. Who doesn't love Space Mountain? Off. Totally misread that. No! I knew something like that was coming. I knew they were just gonna fire like a switch that you can't react to. Alright, I'm just gonna steal your hot dog this time and let you run the ride. Like, at least they put these retry things in. Like, that's pretty nice. You don't usually see that in a lot of these games. Because I was talking, I zoned out and missed a red coin. It's fine. But yeah, I knew that, like, that an unreactable switch was coming. It was on the left side, but I'm not exactly sure where it was. Okay. I was like just kind of holding left at some point. Like, okay, I knew I have to hold left somewhere. Good enough. So there was like another path. Like, where did that other path go? Because they were both one way. Did the other path just like lead here or something? Yo, what are you guys waiting for? It's closed. Don't you see it's closed? Well, you don't see anymore because I turned your entire bodies into a pile of ash, but okay, I was seeing if I could jump off the boxes to get enough height to get up there, but so I am going up there, but not the way I expected to be. You know, I think this is what most people expected when Super Mario Sunshine was released back in 2001. This game. That's not what we got, was it? Oh. Oh, you want me to go all the way up there? Why would you ask me to observe? He's like squishy. He like squishes up the stairs. Why is he squishy? I have not seen them use that attack before. Ow. Dude, these are electrocuted. Oh. It's... Okay, well... Let's see if I have enough water left. Ah, these went up in the opposite way that I thought they would. Toy hammer blueprint. I feel like a wood hammer would be a little stronger than a toy hammer, but I guess Kirby logic does not apply here. I was like, where's the water fountain? It's over here, the direction I wasn't going.
What's this icky meat like goop?
You know... Oh, I'm supposed to go this way. Ah! I got everybody for once. Oh, there he is. There's Gorimondo. A car level. Alright, I'm definitely gonna do these two. I'll look to see if there's like a third one I can activate. Yeah. What? Why is it so spooky over here? Alright, I'll do the speed levels and then upgrade my thing. And then probably call it a stream. It has been 3 hours. It'd be one thing if I was starting my 3-hour stream at like 10. I could probably keep going. But no, I just had to start it at midnight. That's when the game came out. I don't know why I bothered killing those two things. I am doing this very slow. Maybe this is a 1-minute one. Okay, it is. So this could have easily been a 45-second target time, and I would have considered it fair. Oh. I was like, what was Pipe Mouth? I don't remember that one. It's this. I feel like this one can't be too hard, right? I might be eating my words on that, but... Okay, I'm supposed to be hitting the blocks. Oh my god. I might still make it, so I'll see it out. I'm not gonna make it. You're kidding me. Bro, what is this? It's a pipe mouth. I have swallowed a pipe. I pressed the A button. Didn't come out. Okay, I grabbed the pipe like a second faster that time. I do think there's like minor optimizations to do. Because it looks like rolling uphill is slow. But when you have so much speed like that, I can't control it. I just jump the whole gap when I don't burn any speed. That was even faster grab, I think. Okay, so that was pretty good. I could have done that a little better, but like we're kind of looking at like a 30, like not being able to save me very many seconds on that time. Alright, so what are we doing here? It's still hammer. Air attack's broken. Charge attack's broken. I mean, there's no way. Speedrunner's probably playing it for hours. I was like, there's no way I did it slow enough. It's hammer. It's just simple ability. Kill things fast. I mean, all these mini challenges feel somewhat speedrunnable. Not like literally all of them. Like hammer there looks kind of boring, but. Oh! Katamari Damacy? I'm rolling, dude. Oh no, I've been betrayed. try again. This is the real quality content. That's sick. Can't wait for them to make me do that 2 more. Ah! That was a little closer than I thought it was. I guess it's because it's hard to mess up the level. Like, I did kind of bad the first time, but it was just a huge mistake. Fell off the entire level. Did I get all of them? No, this one? Oh no, I did get this one. That was pipe. So I think okay. Alright. I almost took the warp out. Good thing that collision doesn't immediately spawn. Again, not sure how a toy hammer is stronger than a wood hammer, but we'll get it. Whoops. Okay. The toy hammer is made of Tonka trucks. And I guess I didn't specify what kind of toy. That's a little bit larger. I see how our toy hammer is so dangerous that we need a helmet. Mr. Sand... Huh? Look at him! I squished him flat! Oh no! Oh! Look at that. There's a little bounce that you can do. Alright, what happens if I kill the sandbag with the eternal suffering? Oh, I obliterated him. Alright. I gotta see. How does Mr. Sandbag like some of this? One touch death? I don't know. Oh, you could do some of this. You could like juggle him or something. You could do something with that. There's also this. Oh no. 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 Well, he lives. Yeah, I even charged it. Does he like burn to death? Paul, I found your touch of death combo. It turns out there's an infinite corner juggle and the devs never patched it. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy your Kusoge, where a guy literally holds down a button and just kills you in the corner. And he's gone. I can't think of anything else notable with the abilities I have so far. I'm noticing there's not a lot. I guess they must fill up in between. There's not like really empty space. None of the other abilities I can like. Yeah, none of the other abilities really do anything that's like has an interesting interaction, I think. Like maybe this will like suck him a little bit, but nothing like crazy. No, this doesn't even do anything. So like the only, well, I guess he did burn. Like he'll probably freeze from this, but it's not like it's interesting. When he cracks, he's probably gonna take a ton of damage, yeah. Timer scam, yeah. So this game just does not have an infinite prevention system, so... Oh! He fell out! He must shake a lot more with this one. Oh, he's gone! Just shattered into pieces. I'm actually shocked that this didn't kill anything. I killed him! Did you know you can inhale these right off the counter with a B? Alright, I'm gonna go kill somebody, then I think we're done. All these guys, dead. They're all dead. All of them. Alright, our last Kirby fun fact is I've collected 6,645 star coins. That number has gone up by 80 million, I think, since I last saw it, like, not even an hour ago. So,
Alright, well, we've collected a bajillion coins and killed 15 million furries, so there's your fun facts. I've apparently committed mass murder like 6 times in the last 5 minutes, so alright. I guess that's the end of the stream. More of this probably tomorrow night. Good night all.